much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems.
What time it is? Put your feet up, get your mind right. It's Slym J, and we're going live. Tune into the Slym J show, yeah. It's just my opinion, unfiltered, real talk, no limits, no dominion. Tap in, unwind, kick it with your girl tonight. Slym J is live and the vibe is feeling right, just my opinion.
Hold on. It's your boy, JYG, in the building. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are doing well. Hey, I started from lead attorney. But look, we finna get into this. Y'all already know what time it is. We finna go over the ICE bill that shocked Houston. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel good about it. We're gonna get into it. I want to know how you guys are gonna react to this, how you feel about this. But as you know, this is normally Slym's day, but Slym is out. So I'm pulling the substitute teacher thing again. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get through this thing the way we supposed to do it. Shout out to CEO in the building. Say we in here. I'm gonna drop the link here in a little bit. If y'all want to come up, you can, but I shall not be before you long. All right. What we're gonna go ahead and do, most of the time, Slym show, we got something that we play for her. It's about 5 minutes long. But what we're gonna do is, instead of that song, because he's not here, we're actually gonna go ahead and play a song from an album that I'm working on. And then as we get done with that one, then we're gonna go ahead and get started with the show. All right. Hope you enjoy this one. And let's go ahead and play it first, and I'll tell you the title after. So here we go.
The truth is, yeah. Behold me, the truth teller, unmatched in R2. Identification, know the lane to try, don't hawk it out on me. But time is running out for this charade. Watch out, here we go, see I got intolerance to what's behind your forehead. Gray matter is smooth as the size of a casting ball from the dollar store. Walking around with your predisposition of being in a position like you got possession of the block. Big ambition. ambition. Congratulations. But the truth is, build. Behold me, the truth teller, unmatched in arts of identification. Know the lane and try to walk it out on me, but time is running out for this charade. Yeah, now I need to bring to your attention and just not mention delusion of control. You a curly breed disposition to the end. My name is word, I'm expecting revelation on you. Lest your trial of complete folly, fully engulfing. This is about just birth, right? But by conquest and faith, grinding in wisdom, calculations and ultra instincts. In order to become, you must become the ill. Behold me, oh, behold me, the truth teller, unmatched. Identification. Ain't time. The charade is over.
That boy came and took it and made some money off of it. So shout out to him. Facts. All right. That was Behold Me. Little track that I'm working on. Got a little album going on. Y'all know how we do it. We try to give them a little something that's good every once in a while, because, you know, music is not what it used to be. So we're going to change it. All right. That's just pretty much all there is to it. We're going to change it. But thank you guys for rocking with me. Like I said, I'm not going to have you here for long, but I do plan on sharing some information with you. So what I'm going to go ahead and do right now is go ahead and drop this link. Now, if I've already worked with you in the past, Untouchables or Perez channel or anybody that we rock with, you ain't got to be on camera. All right. You don't have to be on camera. If you want to be on camera, you can. It's up to you. It does not matter. You ain't got to come up. I promise you, we just finna have a good time right now. So let me go ahead and do what we normally do when we get things popping. But want to shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure you hit a like and make sure, because it is Slym's Day, that you subscribe to her channel. Now, she has more than 6 subscribers right now, so I need to update that. But if you are not subscribed to that channel, go on over. We are dual simulcast streaming right now with her channel. See, it's someone that I produce, someone that I feel is going to do great in this space. We just got to find her tribe. So help me help her help herself. All right. Also, we want to give a shout out to DJ Heavy Love, one of the participants that show up every once in a while when we can get his radio together. And we are just grateful to have him show up over here. Also, as always, TBH, make sure that you locked in with us. If you're not locked in with us, then what are you doing? What are you doing? You over here acting like these people right here. That's what you're doing. You're not locked in with TBA. This is what you're doing. You are getting played. All right. Let's go ahead and get over here real quick. Let's see what Slym sent us to react to, because he did send some reactions. So let me see what's going on. Let's see. Go ahead and share that. And y'all let me know if y'all hear that AC in the background. If you do, I'll cut it off. Sometimes it just get hot in here. So All right, let's see. I need to change this real quick. And let's take that radius off. Shout out to Restream. Shout out to Restream. All right. Because Restream is my to go to. I don't know about the rest of y'all. Y'all be like, oh, StreamYard be acting up. Not Restream. Not Restream. Anyway. All right. Let me go ahead and set this up a little bit better. All right. And I'll make myself a little bit bigger. That's what she said. And let's go ahead and get it popping. Thank you very much. Yo, it's good. I appreciate that. Crowd participation. All right, let's see if this actually plays.
Hey,
Yes.
can I be honest with you? Whenever I look into your eyes, I see something beautiful.
Oh, what do you see?
My reflection. Hey,
Yes.
can I be honest with you? Whenever I look into your eyes, I see something beautiful.
Oh, what do you see?
My reflection.
I like that. I like that, Slym. So sometimes, you beautiful no matter what you say. I like that. All right, and we got the last reaction from her. Let's see what this.
Virginia, Fairfax County police say that former Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax shot and killed his wife and himself in what appears to be a murder-suicide. Fairfax's children were in the house at the time. One of them was the 911 caller. Police say the shooting appears to be related to an ongoing domestic dispute between the couple, who are undergoing what they described as a messy divorce and still live together.
Former Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax shot and killed his wife inside of their home and then shot and killed himself. I know he was served some paperwork recently. Apparently the paperwork indicated when he was next to appear in court. That may have been a spark, and detectives will figure that out, that led to this tragedy here. Again, a mother shot and killed, taken from her children, and then he takes his own life.
Disturbing breaking news out of Virginia. Fairfax County police say that former...
That is wild. All right, so the former Lieutenant Governor of Virginia, he shot his own wife, and it was bad. It was bad. I mean, we like to talk about things that we can control. This is something that we can't really control, but it's happening. It's happening in real time. So they said the couple had been married for about 20 years and they were separated, but still living together while going through what they described as a messy divorce. And that is ridiculous. If you're going to break up, you should break up all the way. I mean, you set yourself up when you try to do stuff like this, because there's going to still be animosity, especially if they got somebody different. CEO said, why? That's why the new governor right now, these new gun facts. Facts. That's why he's writing those bills. You are correct. So, I mean, if an official like that is doing it and they're supposed to be smarter than the average person, then I would assume that, yeah, we got some issues. We got some real issues. So, but yeah, that was just a reaction, okay? That was just a reaction. So let me go ahead and get up what we gonna do today. Let me go ahead and pull that up. I got a lot of stuff to talk about, but we're gonna get through it really quickly. But I want to go ahead and get some background stuff going on. But the bad thing about it is I was rushing. So since I was rushing, I ain't got everything put together where I want it, but that's okay. Let's see. We getting it together. We're going to build it as we fly it, all that good stuff. All right. Slym's in the building. Slym! Slym said that domestic violence go through rich, poor kind of relationships. All type of relationships deal with that. And that's the crazy part. Like, you are not exempt to having problems. And that's why I don't really understand how when people, they say that, well, this is a people with money problem, or this is a people that's poor problem. You know, we had a discussion about black culture the other night, and we came to the conclusion that it was indeed trash, but still there's hope. Even though we don't really want to believe it, but there is hope. Some of us think that it's not. I had a great conversation with Beans. If you're not subscribed to Beans channel, you should do so. Also, Red Lipstick Vibe, where the vibes are always high. Nice. I don't know her jingle, but make sure you subscribe to her too. And also, Nino is live right now as well. So we are going to go ahead and get up out of there. Oh man, that was far. Yeah, well, we are going to get out of here in a reasonable time so that we can get over there to Nino's place. But let's see. Trying to see where my chats were. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. Yep. Okay. We don't got it. I'm just playing. We got them right here. We got the YouTube videos right here. We're going to go ahead and get them pulled up in a second. What are we talking about today, Jeremy? We are going to be talking about the bill that was passed. The bill here in Texas that makes a really big deal, especially in Houston. Because Houston is kind of like the blue dot within the Red Sea of Texas. And to be totally honest, it kind of reads, you know, facts. It kind of reads, it is trash a little bit, but it kind of reads and I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know I have it on a delay on purpose so that it kind of gives me time to figure out. So if you're putting stuff in the chat, I am getting it delayed. That's just how Slym channel is, so that I have time to pull stuff up, and if something happened, I can edit it a little bit quicker in real time. But yeah, didn't have time to take that off today. We on training wheels today, even though we don't need the training wheels, but we still gonna be on them for right now. So let me go ahead and pull up this here YouTube, and let's see. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to go over what exactly happened. So we're going to watch a quick little video about the explanation of the bill. All right. And this video is going to come from KPRC2 Click 2 Houston. So go ahead and get that rolling for y'all real quick. All right. We got a couple that we're going to look at, but we're not going to look at all of them. So, all right, here we go. Houston leader promises change to HPD policy on ICE warrants. Police union calls it impossible. And then we're going to see the possible happen. Thank you, CEO. I appreciate that, man. You know, it's one thing to be behind the scenes and make sure that things work and then be on panels and be able to chill, opposed to just doing it. But shout out to you, too, because you're doing your thing, too. So let's go ahead and get this shared. All right. And let's go ahead and fix you up. Also, a little cheat code for sharing videos. If you do like the half split screen thing on another monitor, and then you share that one screen, the quality of the picture will stay better. Just thought I'd let you know. All right, here we go.
Is floating the idea to reduce Houston PD's cooperation with ICE. Records show HPD calls to the agency jumped 1,000%, mostly during traffic stops.
We don't need to call, we don't need to report this to ICE because it's a low violation.
The proposal would give officers discretion on whether to call ICE during these stops, but presents a complicated legal limbo.
With these warrants, you can't just turn away from them. That is a violation of state and federal law.
Questions of legality and the duty of Houston's law enforcement have KPRC2's Ruwan Belogan speaking to both sides for answers.
Councilmember Letitia Plummer says a single word change can dramatically shift how Houston police handles immigration warrants. But the union argues this creates a problem that doesn't exist. Houston City Council member Letitia Plummer says one small word could mean a big shift in how HPD handles encounters with undocumented people.
Very simple wording, but it changes it tremendously in terms of what their level of discretion is.
Right now, when police check someone's name and finds there's a warrant, administrative or criminal, HPD contacts the issuing agency every time, including ICE. Plummer wants to swap out one word, changing shall contact immigration to may contact immigration.
It would allow the distinction that the officer can make in saying, I don't need to detain that person because she just missed a court date.
But the Houston Police Union is pushing back hard.
One, it can't be done, but number two, it's kind of asinine that she would bring this up.
Union President Doug Griffith says the revision is unnecessary and argues the issue is already minimal. He says only a small number of people stopped by HPD with ICE warrants have actually been detained this year.
To the best of my knowledge, we haven't had but 8 individuals.
So they're saying that this is no point in doing it because nobody's getting detained by ICE. Nah, ICE. Nobody's getting detained by ICE. Not in Houston. Why would they be getting the detainment? Right? Not in Houston. What CEO said? He said, shit, if I had a warrant, they taking me away. Straight to jail. But see, here's the thing, though. I don't think that this play was made because they care. I think this play was made because of the price tag that's associated with doing it. But, let's just see. I'm not going to be negative, because good things done with bad intentions are still good. They just have bad intentions, right? Let's keep going.
That were stopped and ICE wanted them and come and got them. Everybody else has been documented and released. That's what we've done.
So you're saying, is that 8 number for this year?
That's what I've been told, yes.
Councilmember Plummer says the proposal needs another council member's signature before it can be presented to the full council. I'm Ramon Belogan, KPRC 2 News.
All right, so before we get into the mayor's response and then the governor's response, let me go ahead and explain to y'all what this is really quickly. So let me put him down real quick. All right, and let's get into the reading pose. All right. Oh, well, hold on. Can't do that yet. We'll get to it. All right. CEO said, I'm gonna need that sound in my emails. Oh, gotcha. Man, you try to take all the sound, don't you? It's actually an app, but I'll send it to you. I will send it to you. That's why you saw me pick up that phone. But yeah, I got you, man. I got you. You trying to turn into the Optimus Prime of this thing, man. I respect it too. I mean, why not? Anyway, let's get into it. Houston just passed a bill that changes how police going to interact with ICE, and the city is split. So tonight we're going to break down what that bill actually does and how the mayor and governor are responding to it. All right. More importantly, what this is going to mean for everyday people in Houston, from immigrant communities to law enforcement to political leaders. Everyone has something to say, so we're going to get into it. All right. So we already heard what the leader wants to do. All right. So basically what she's saying is, I just want to change it to make a little legal loophole, right? I don't really want to say that you can't do it, but at the same time, I want to give room for discretion, right? You want to be able to discretionize it. That ain't even a word, but that's what she wanted to do. And I think the reason why is because she wants to give some gray area, some wiggle room. But see, here's the thing. Doug Griffin, the president of the Houston Police Union, he's saying that this change is unnecessary because it's going to create some additional nuance, right? Now, while I love the fact that she wants to make it so that we can use discretionary feelings, to be totally honest, a lot of police officers that have to do that are dealing with backlash. For example, some people don't believe that the Floyd incident was good. They think it was terrible. They think it was a grotesque display of unnecessary violence towards somebody. On the same token, they can say that the ICE officer that shot that woman, that was gross violation as well. But then there's sometimes where a person can literally be pulled over and nothing happens. It's just, hey, you were speeding, slow down, son, you're killing them. All right, bet. And they let you go with a warning. Matter of fact, they don't even write it down. They just did a rolling stop on you, you know? But then there's times where people go a little bit too far, right? They go too far and they start doing stuff they're not supposed to do. And that's why I believe Houston has an issue with ICE. And I'm going to give you an example that happened in real life. Not to me, to my wife. So I'm a rapper, you know? No, I'm just playing. But anyway, my wife, there was a tornado going on. Yes, we have tornadoes out here. We get it all, baby. So there was a tornado out here and she was trying to come home, right? But we had just got back from a birthday party and she was taking the kids back home. So it's her, it's my kids, and it's like two other kids in the back. The other two kids in the back kind of look, you know, they look Latino. So no harm, no foul, you know, they look like what they are. No big deal. And an ICE agent during the middle of a tornado warning, and you can see the tornado come down, right? Like they saw it come down, so they're driving the opposite way. So of course you run the red light. I mean, who not run the red light? Ain't nobody trying to have no final destination. All right, so she's turning around, she come back home. He follows her, and he's in like this Camry or something, and he wants her to pull over. Of course, my wife is like, "Nuck if you buck, we're not doing that." So she keep going, and then when she gets to the entrance to where we live, he pulls to the side of her and he rolls down the window. He's like, "I was trying to get you to stop. You ran that red light." Now he has no badge on or nothing, but that's how ICE roll, right? That's how they do. So she basically said, "Hey, look, that was a tornado. So I had to do what I had to do. If you want to give me a ticket, you can give me a ticket, but I don't think you can." Then he confirmed that, "No, I'm an ICE agent." He's like, "You know, just pull over here." And you know what my wife said? She said, "Nope. Because I'm legal. Everybody in here legal." Now, why he felt the need to attempt to pull her over, because mine a real one, in the middle of a tornado. That's the issue that we're having. Like, ICE is taking stuff way too far. They've been doing it for a long time. They've been taking stuff way too far. So now here comes a representative, an actual representative that wants to change it. So on one hand, you have a justified reason. They do too much. But on the other hand, you got HPD saying, "Hey, look, you're putting too much nuance on our job. Like, we already have to assess whether somebody is drunk, whether somebody had a fight, whether somebody is in an emotional state or their mental capability. We got to assess all this stuff at once when we pull somebody over. And now you want us to decide whether to follow a protocol or not. You putting more options on our plate." So you can see from both sides why it would be an issue. Now, Plummer proposes changing this so it can say may contact. But in changing that to may contact, and that was the lady, the councilwoman, Plummer, and that small nuance of words, because words matter, it changes from "I got to do this" to "maybe I can't do that." But then, don't you think that might open it up to a little bit of some corruption? Just hear me out. I mean, a bad one. And y'all already know what I'm finna say. A bad one. "Oh, papi, I do anything. I'll do anything for you, Poppy. Please, no. Don't say that cops are above it. I'll play you a video right now where a cop got locked in the back of his own squad car with a Latina. I'm just saying it's nuances, and you're putting more onus on the person to make the right decision, and nobody's going to make the right decision 100% of the time. But hey, what did Ricky say? I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. So let me go ahead and play this next one, because boy, I tell you. So now we finna go talk to our new mayor real quick. And thank you guys for rocking with me. You could be anywhere in the world right now, but you're here with me, and I appreciate you. This is Slym's day. This is Slym's day to do her show, but Slym had things to do. And what do you do when somebody calls on you? You step up, especially if you believe in Slym. So right now we are going to review a video called "No ICE Surge in Houston. Mayor says report linking city is over 5,000 ICE deportations is untrue." So basically he's saying that there's no ICE surge. All right, so let's see what he got to say about this whole situation. And this one is a little older. It was sent out 3 months ago, but it's all gonna make sense in the great by and by. All right, so let me go ahead and do this. Oh no, not that. Not that. Y'all want to see my face, right? Y'all want to see my face? All right. Here. Oh, okay. I changed the dynamics. Okay, there we go. Ooh, look at them in real time. Don't play with me now. Don't play with me now. All right. Get that over. Just like that. Also, don't be broke. Get a premium account. Don't be broke. Go ahead and get your premium account. Stop playing around. Just do what you gotta do. All right. CEO said they get more confident with those lies. Facts. Facts. We finna hear something right now. Here we go.
Recent immigration and customs enforcement numbers show that the Houston area was one of the top regions in the United States for ICE arrests in 2025. However, Mayor John Whitmire is hot over how the ICE numbers have been portrayed nationally. Today, Whitmire sat down first with 2 investigators, Mario Diaz, to discuss what he says was a misrepresentation of what truly happened last year inside the city.
We haven't had an ICE surge in Houston because we've been very responsible.
Houston Mayor John Whitmire sitting down first with 2 investigators after recent reports left Houstonians questioning whether the Houston Police Department played a role in referring thousands of individuals for ICE arrests.
For 25, the entire year, Houston had contact with 74 individuals that, by following the law, were referred to ICE.
The numbers are dramatically different from a recent national and local newspaper report, according to Whitmire. The initial reporting pointing to data that the city of Houston was on the hook for 5,200 ICE arrests. Since then, those newspapers had to walk back their reporting, as the arrests consisted of a much larger area of Southeast Texas, not just the city of Houston itself.
5,200 is 54 counties, part of Louisiana.
Whitmire making it clear to us HPD's stance when dealing with individuals.
We don't ask people when we have in contact with them their immigration status.
However, if there's a criminal component or, say, a traffic stop where ID must be documented and a warrant pops for an individual, Whitmire says HPD has an obligation by federal law to contact the jurisdiction that issued the warrant, whether that jurisdiction is another city, county, state, or even ICE.
If someone has a warrant, and I don't care where it's from, in this instance we're talking about ICE, by law we have to contact them.
Whitmire says that in the 74 cases HPD had in 2025 involving ICE, there was a warrant that had been issued for the individual who made contact with HPD. Whitmire also making it clear to 2 investigators HPD has not coordinated or taken part in any deportation raids with ICE, nor are they looking for individuals. Live in the newsroom, Mario Diaz, 2 investigates.
So we got a little bit of an issue right now, huh? Got a little bit of an issue. So we got another video we're gonna go ahead and watch because he said one thing in this one, but he said something else. So let's see what that something else is.
Y'all playing politics with our officers. That's what you're doing. Our officers are out there doing a job every freaking day, working their butts off to protect this city.
All right, you could hear some heated words today from the president of the Houston Police Officers Union reacting to the council's move to lessen HPD's cooperation with ICE.
The governor quickly threatened to pull $110 million in funding, which has the mayor considering an about-face. KPRC2's Devin Clark live in Southwest Houston tonight, where that reversal, Devin, could impact trust between police and immigrant communities.
Yeah, for many Houston families, this isn't about policy. It's more so about a legacy they've been building and what happens next. Fear and uncertainty. That's how some Houston families are describing a major shift at City Hall. Kimberly Gonzalez has family who came here from Mexico and says this decision hits close to home.
Well, I think it's make them be scared. Made them be scared, like not to be able to help out.
Immigration attorney Ray Gonzalez says what adds to the frustration is that Mayor Whitmire has mentioned SB 4 when talking about HPD and ICE relations. Whitmire now asking City Council to overturn its ordinance enacted just last Wednesday that stopped requiring police to wait for federal immigration agents when someone was flagged on a civil immigration warrant.
Pause. Now, the bill is called the Houston Immigration Detainer Ordinance. Also, it can be shortened to Houston's ICE Cooperation Ordinance. What it does is it prohibits HPD officers from stopping, arresting, or detaining someone solely on ICE administrative warrant, which is a civil, not criminal offense. Keep that in mind. Put that in the back of your head. And it eliminates the old 30-minute wait rule where HPD had to wait for ICE to arrive. So basically, they run the numbers, they sit in the car, and then they will find out that this person popped hot. So what they gonna do? Now they gotta wait for ICE to show up, right? Now here's the issue. The first time I actually started paying attention to this or started to do research for this, the first thing that came to my mind is that ain't there something that says, oh, you cannot be detained for an unreasonable amount of time? Like if you committed, even if you have committed something, but during the investigation, they only have a certain amount of time. Like they can't sit there and detain you forever. If they don't have jurisdiction, now this is just me talking now. If they don't have jurisdiction, then why would they be holding me? Right? So why is it controversial? We already kind of covered that, but just for the people who are new getting in, hey, appreciate you, whether you're on Slym side, my side, or on Twitch. Twitch gang was good, by the way. No, we ain't been over there in a minute. We were exercising over there all the time. Now we back. But the reason why this is controversial is because the Texas Attorney General says that it violates SB 4, the state's 2017 anti-sanctuary city law thing. All right. And the governor, in response, is threatening to take that money away. How much money? $110 million in public safety funding unless Houston repeals it. Right? So, I mean, this is getting a little dicey, right? What you got to say, CEO? You said they want the officers doing something else for the half hour. It's all about yes. That's my angle. I think that he's trying to save money, and that's why I think it will be repealed. I believe. I think it might have already been repealed. Because the mayor is trying to reverse it right now. I mean, that's what the title of the video says, and this was 2 days ago. So we're gonna check it out. But yeah, I mean, if you're trying to save money and then I'm losing money, well, well, hold on then now. Hold on. I was just Josh. What that man say from Tombstone? I was just playing around. Doc Holliday said, I wasn't. Let's keep going.
That decision comes after the state threatened to pull $110 million in funding, much of it tied to public safety. Gonzalez says the legal justification behind that pressure is still unclear.
This before has been injuncted. There's an injunction on it in the Fifth Circuit, and more likely than not, that statute is going to be found to be unconstitutional.
SB 4 is a Texas law that requires local law enforcement to cooperate with federal immigration authorities, but parts of it have been tied up in court. Advocates with FIEL, the state's largest immigrant-led civil rights group, says regardless of the legal battle, the impact is already being felt.
This is just going to add on to that and is going to send the wrong message.
For many families, that message is fear.
They went into a panic, being scared to be.
Hold on now. Let me get out the way. Oh, I didn't see you, Patrick. I said, and how is looking at ICE intelligence unwillingly legal? That's a good question. Hey, I'm not a lawyer. I mean, I pretend to be. Shout out to Princess Cammy and the Riz Academy. I'm not a lawyer, but that raises some points. I mean, we're not gonna get to no sovereign citizen type stuff, but yeah. I mean, if they're sharing that information, right? Like on the computer that they use and they type it in, and it come up and got a warrant. But see, that's the thing I don't understand. Like, why do you need if you have a program that tells you, and this is the idiotic part of the ICE thing. Somebody can explain to me if you can. If you have a system that says that people are not supposed to be here, and it's a civil something, then why do you need help to find them? Because you're a government federal funded thing. Like TSA stopped getting paid and y'all still getting paid. So your money long. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Good question. Good statement. Actually, that wasn't even no question. All right, let's keep on going. Also, by the way, you see it at the bottom. It is Slym Show tonight. We're just going for the subscriber goal. I know you probably read it. We're just going for the subscriber goal. Just go for the subscriber goal. Don't send no money over here. Not tonight. All right, just subscribe. If you can subscribe on TBH2, that'd be great. But that's all we're going for, just the subscribing part. Don't worry about the Cash App tonight. Substitute teacher in. All right. But anyway, what I was trying to do was be messy because I was gonna move over here. That way y'all could see Esmeralda or whatever her name is. Just let y'all. Okay, let's go back to it.
Like stepping outside your house.
A fear advocates say could keep people from calling police even when they or someone else they encounter needs help.
Because we are so afraid that the instances of robberies, petty crime, domestic violence are going to increase because people are afraid.
And with that deadline from the state approaching this Friday, city leaders are under pressure to act, but those families we mentioned are left with the decision of wondering whether whatever happens will make them feel safer or more afraid. We are live on the Southwest Side. Devin Clark, KPRC 2 News.
So we need to talk about that. So they're saying that at first it seemed like they felt safer because it seemed like Houston was actually responding to them, and not so much illegal people, but just people who look like them, right? People who look like they are Latina or Latino. Because let's be honest, they don't know. They don't know, man. Like, they don't know. Because how could you? It's kind of remnant of like when people, and this is just me, my mind says, how can you tell the difference between a free slave and a runaway slave? Because they both gonna have calluses. They both gonna. So how can you just based off opinion, based off of what you see, assume? So see, profiling has always been something that's happened, right? And profiling is not bad. I'm gonna tell you right now. I believe in some good old fashioned profiling, but not for the reason that you think. not for the reason that you think. I believe in some good old fashioned profiling, so I know what I'm dealing with. I'm not trying to get you in trouble. I just need to know, do I need to be where you are? CEO said, buy their papers. Yeah. You got your papers on you, sir? I'm saying. What you say, Slim? Slim said, let me pull it up. You have black and white kids that look like they exact. That's my whole point. See, Slim, man. See, Slim got it. Slim got it. Because there are, first off, let's go ahead and just dispel this. Y'all can correct me in the chat, in the rewatch, whatever. Don't matter. But Spanish speaking people look like everybody. Because there's some darker than me and some lighter than that background I got. You feel me? So how far does it go? And some kind of went right into where I was going, because what stops them from coming up to me and saying, hey, you got your papers? What stops them from pulling on my wife that's darker skinned than me and a little more Jamaican than she do Latin? Shout out to you, baby. I love you. They stop her and they say, hey, just pull on over there. They tried to hit her with the Goodfellas. Let's go down there and get the dress. Oh, I gotta go. I gotta go. Shout out to you. But everybody don't know how to deal with pressure like that, right? Facts, CEO. CEO said he's Spanish. So I'm gonna need to see your papers, man. You see your papers. Slim said, but they just mix with black. Everything mixed with black. That's another story for a different time. Why do you think that black men are the most? Don't worry about it. It's in you already. You can't help it. You can't help it. It is what it is. I can't wait to get my little clips up. I'm gonna steal them like like what Fatty Drop be saying. I took this. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Pause. Anyway, moving right along. That was weird. So let's get into the reason why this is an issue. Let's get into the core class of it all. Look, this is a local versus a state authority fight. Okay. And on one side, you got Houston that say, we're going to decide how our police going to operate, right? We Houston, baby. We got the rodeo. We got the ward. We big blue. We vote blue. We going to do what we want to do. And then you got Texas as a whole that's saying, I don't care what you said, son. State law overrides city policy every time. That's big joker, little joker stuff. This pays, baby. All right. Oh, I like that CEO. He said, we are the world's coffee. Uh-oh. I like that. Yeah, I'll probably just not get into that weird moment if we're on delay. We're just gonna keep on talking. So basically, this is not about immigration. And this is the point I wanted to bring up as we hit the 49-minute mark. This ain't about no immigration. It ain't never been about immigration. It's about who gets control over the policies that are being put in position in Houston. Sorry, it's the truth. Big bank takes little bank. Facts. And Slim says the black man just leave. Oh my God. She's right, you know. Anyway. But yeah, CEO, big bank takes little bank. And right now, let's be honest, ain't nobody talking about Texas like that. If you want to talk about the culture, ain't nobody talking about Texas. They talking about Houston, baby. The Houston rodeo. The Houston Rockets. You did? Even though they kind of trash. But yes, they talking about Houston. I want to come to Texas so I can see Houston. Ain't nobody trying to go to no Dallas, baby. Ain't nobody trying to go to no San Antonio, baby. We trying to go down here to Houston to get tricked at at the ocean to go to Galveston. Mess around and going on a safari and you didn't even know it. But yeah, that's what I think it is. So let's just do a quick update just to re-explain, because I just want you to understand where I'm coming from. All right. Houston saw that they had a problem. Houston, we have a problem. And they passed a rule saying our gangsters roll for us. HPD belong to me, Houston. And we not finna have them sitting around drinking donuts and cracking jokes while they waiting for 30 minutes for ICE to roll up in a Camaro, not in a Camaro, in a Camry that's beat down, busted up, and they ain't got no identification on them. That put me in the back. We not doing that, fam. We not doing that. So they said we not finna hold ICE unless there's a judge side warrant. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I agree with that part. Now it's one thing to have a civil something. That's just like you having, you know how like you might got scared and decided not to go to court, and they put the bench warrant out for you. You ain't a bad person, but you got nervous. You ain't had that $500. So instead of going up there and say, I ain't got the $500, you say, yeah, I'm just gonna not go. Now you got a warrant. Now you got this warrant. So now if the police pull you over, now you nervous. Now you acting a fool because they run that license plate and they see you going. And I agree with that. I think if you got a warrant, then you got to get busy on you. It is what it is. What's Slim say? She said, baby, Texas is a redneck town, and we going to get it our way, one way or the other. Translation. Now, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours. Slim said, County Houston, and you probably get, oh, no. Slim, we not, no. No. Slim said, man, they better stop playing with Houston. We love the Hispanic people. They make our job easy. We all love Spanish people for all different reasons. It ain't so much that they make the job easy. They can work. But hey, look, it's just something about them. I'll leave it at that. All right. So look, they saying that they don't want to have to do all that, holding them unless they got a judge sign warrant. I agree with that. Supporters say that it protects the community. It instills trust back in the police department and avoids illegal detentions, because we be messing up sometime, right? CEO just said it. We all got a little Spanish in us. Oh yeah, they can cook. They can do a lot of things. They can do a lot of things. They can do a lot of things. But we all got a little bit of Spanish in us, right? So anybody can get Anybody can get detained. And they trying to keep that non-sanctioned detentions off the books. Because you run into somebody like me and you talk about, let me see your papers. No. Detain me if you want. I'm finna be living high. Do it. Please do it. I'm not gonna fight you. You can send me to Guatemala. It don't matter. Cause I got a little money. I just get on a plane, come back. Not a big deal. I got an ID. And I got a passport. If you don't have a passport, by the way, make sure you get a passport because they not playing around no more. Houston already quietly shut down all the libraries that actually provided passports. So the only way you can get a passport now is to go to the airport or go to the courthouse or something like that. It's an official place. And they shut down at least Slim. You can tell me or not if I'm right or wrong, but around 40 different sites, 40 or 30 different sites. Yeah, they cracking down on that. And yes, we are spicy, and that's why it does so well. You know, fried chicken is different. That's all I can tell you. But anyway, supporters do say it protects the community. I agree with that, and it avoids the detentions. Yes, the state says, however, that Texas is violating the SB4 law, which requires cooperation with ICE. Right? So what we got? We about to have a what? A girl fight. So that's where we sitting. Oh, I ain't like that. Hold on. Test. There we go. Girl fight. That's better. But yeah, that's what we got right now. We got the governor, Hot Wheels, and we got the mayor, Mr. Clean, and they about to get busy. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Hot Wheels probably gonna go win this one though, because money talks, BS walks on a tightrope. So it is what it is. Slim says, what does Slim say? He said, don't get it twisted. Spanish people are not the only integration out there. When they're all down, as long as they don't come to our city. And oh my, you can't put that on YouTube. I'm glad I read it beforehand. You can't put that on YouTube, Slim. As long as they don't want to as long as they don't want to take advantage of our female and disrespect our people. I do agree with your point, though. I do agree with part of your point. And then she said because she loved her some Mexican food and she ate that every day. Yeah. I mean, our cultures are a lot more, in closing, our cultures are a lot more similar than they are different. So, I don't know. Facts. What is this? Grapes. Grapes? What you said? I want some grape drink? That's kind of rude. I do want some grape drink though. But anyway, what am I saying? What have we talked about tonight as we get into the wrap up? And then we have a little insert right there. But what am I saying? I'm saying that this whole situation is not for what we think it is. Because honestly, if we're going to do what the government said, the full bill, the SB4 bill, I might cover that like on a pre-record, just to let you know what that is. Then, okay, fine. We're not the only people that's not doing it, though. It's a good leg to stand on because of the hierarchy of bills and orders and things of that nature. But at the end of the day, the elected officials, in my opinion, purple drink. Oh, I got it. I do want some purple drink, though. Anyway, and if you're from Houston, I'm not talking about that one, so chill out. I'm talking about grape soda. Allegedly. Anyway, I don't even know what I was saying, but I guess what I can close it up by saying is that the whole situation as a whole. You got to look at it for what it is. It's a power struggle. It has nothing to do with us. It has nothing to do with the illegal immigration. Because I don't know if y'all know this or not, but we kind of like in a theater of mass campaigns that people call a war. So we kind of busy. Yeah. So hold on one second. Let me just get this together. All right. Let's check the chat real quick because it's still Slym Day. We are at the hour mark, and I'm gonna be a good Samaritan of you guys' time. We about to get ready to get up out of here. So let me see what you guys left. This is the last roll call. Anything you want to say, make sure you say it because I'm finna get ready to get y'all up out of here. I really do appreciate you all rocking out with me. We probably gonna go there to Nino's spot. Matter of fact, let me check. I'm not. My channel's not big enough to do a redirect, but what I can do is see if he's live. Then I can send you to him. I mean, most of y'all know him anyway. So it's Nino. Good night, CEO. Hey, don't forget, I need to talk to you. So, but you have a good night right now, though. We'll let you slide for right now. Appreciate you showing up. Appreciate everybody for showing up. It was a good show. Let's go ahead and read what Slym got to say. Yes, and you have to go and get notarized to make sure that you have your birth certificate, social security card, driver's license, birth certificate. Oh yeah, you gotta have facts on that. All right, so let me go ahead and do this. Nino is still alive, so I'm probably gonna pop over there here in a minute. If you are still over here with me, I'm going to go ahead and put that in the chat right now. All right. That's going to take you straight to Nino. All right. So I'm going to give you my closing statement and then y'all skedaddle over there to Nino. And if you are on Twitch as well, go on over there. It'd be fun. Slym also said, I think she's going to say, I thank everyone for tuning in with some Jay, just my opinion. No, I'm not there in sight, but thank you all. And make sure to push the like button and subscribe. Now, that is a sign of a professional, guys. That's professional right there. And that's why I don't mind, scraping and diving and try to get this stuff done because C takes it seriously. So I'm going to take it seriously too. The Ice Bill Sox Houston, man. So here's my closing statement for you guys. And then we're gonna go hop over there to Nino's and have a little fun. I'm gonna play y'all a song on the way out while we do that. But my closing statement is that at the end of the day, this fight isn't just about immigration. Matter of fact, in my opinion, it's not really about immigration. It's about who gets to decide how policies are going to be conducted in the city. As big and as complex as Houston is, supporters of this ordinance say it protects community trust and keeps local officers focused on local crime. But the critics argue that it conflicts with state law and could limit the cooperation with federal agencies. Both sides claim that they're trying to keep people safe, though, because you'll have the police department head of their situation say, Doug, his name is Doug, he'll say, this makes the job way more dangerous because now we got to use more nuance, and y'all don't like it when we use nuance, right? But then you have the politician that will say, my constituents are not happy, they don't feel safe, so what am I going to do? I got to do something, right? But they're working from very different definitions of what safety looks like. And that's where the problem comes up. This debate isn't going to go away anytime soon, so we'll give you an update. But what matters now is whether the city and the state can find a path that respects the law, protects the community, and keep Houston moving forward. I thank you for your time tonight. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So what we're going to do is we're going to play another song to get y'all out of here. And again, we're going to go over there to Nino. So here we go. This is one of my favorite ones. I think this one is the Fun and Games. I think. Let's see. Yeah, okay. We're going to be listening to We Want All the Fun and Games produced by me. It'll be coming out here very, very soon. I'm working. And you guys have a good night.
We want all the fun and games. We want all the street cred and fame. And fame and fame. We want all the fun and games. We want all the street cred and fame. And fame and fame. We want all the fun and games. We want all the street cred and fame. And fame and fame. Okay. We came to the circus to clock in, cause we here to act up. Where you think you going, you was selling tickets. And now we here to put on a show, it's a stick up. Now we linked up, gotta put this bag of tricks and triggers on ya. Cause I'm triggered like I'm tickled with a double guard. And when I get you, we gon' do some bouncy, bouncy fun. Funny how, now, you don't wanna play no games anymore. But now that the jiggling stars, you don't wanna wear the face paint and red nose anymore. But we want all the fun and games. We want all the street cred and fame. Okay. We want all the fun and games. We want all the street cred and fame.
Make sure you hug somebody. Make sure you love somebody. At the end of the day, it's always you versus you. It doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. Make sure you're doing the best that you can. Take care of the people that you love, because they be selling tickets. And it's a stick up. Have a safe night, y'all. If you ain't heard it today, you did good. And I'm proud of you.
We want all the street cred and fame.
Get something to eat. Rest your feet. Get ready to do it again.
Be careful what you pay for, cause we about to put on a show.